Hey there and welcome. So, if you're in the catering business, you know the drill, right? You pour your absolute heart and soul into creating these amazing, unforgettable experiences, but that constant hustle to find new clients and, keep them coming back, it can be totally exhausting. So today, we're going to dive into how smart technology, specifically AI, can become your new secret weapon for real sustainable growth. Does this sound familiar? You're juggling events, you're managing your staff, planning menus, all while trying to chase down new leads and remember to follow up with past clients. It can honestly feel like you're just treading water, trying to stay afloat. But what if you could actually move from just surviving to truly thriving? Well, that's exactly what we're going to explore. All right, so let's get right into it. First up, we've got to get real about the challenges that so many ambitious catering owners are facing every single day. I mean, it is a tough, competitive market out there. Man, this quote just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? It's not just about cooking amazing food anymore. You're dealing with really fierce competition, client expectations that are always changing, and this constant pressure to somehow stand out in a super crowded space. It's a complex fight for sure, and the old ways of doing things, they just aren't cutting it. Okay, so how do we fix this? Well, first, we need to really understand what's holding you back. So let's break down those specific nitty-gritty, day-to-day frustrations that are stopping your growth and keeping you feeling stuck in that grind. You know how it is. When you get super busy with events, marketing is usually the first thing that gets pushed to the side. One week you're on fire, sending out emails, and the next, you're just completely swamped. That kind of inconsistency makes it almost impossible to build any real momentum and create a reliable pipeline of new business. Oh, we have all been there. You have an awesome chat with a potential client, you're all set to follow up, and then, boom, another event just completely takes over your week, and that email gets totally forgotten. These manual follow-ups are not only slow, but they let really valuable prospects slip right through the cracks. Seriously? Just take a second and think about all the happy clients you've had in the past that you haven't talked to in a while. Without a good system for tracking and communicating, you're missing out on a goldmine of repeat bookings, referrals, and the chance to build those real, lasting relationships that are the lifeblood of your business. Like right now, off the top of your head, do you know which menu items are your biggest hits with corporate clients? Or which customers are most likely to book you again for the holidays? Without that kind of actionable data, your marketing is basically just a shot in the dark, and that's just not an efficient way to grow. All right, enough with the problems, let's get to the solution. And listen, this isn't about replacing you with robots, not at all. I want you to think of AI as your intelligent co-pilot, your super smart assistant who's just humming along in the background, handling all those repetitive tasks so you can get back to focusing on what you do best. So what does that even mean, an AI-driven workflow? Let's demystify it. It's really just a smart system that uses these cool tools to automate and personalize the way you talk to your clients. It takes care of the whole journey, from that very first inquiry they make on your website, all the way through to encouraging them to book with you again and again. Okay, now for the fun part. Let's see how this actually works in the real world. We're going to look at the specific tools that make up this AI copilot. And this isn't some abstract, futuristic tech. We're talking about real tools you can start using today to build an incredibly powerful system for your business. Just picture this for a second. It's 10 p.m. on a Friday. A potential client is on your website and they fill out your inquiry form. Before you've even seen the notification, an AI has already drafted a perfect, personalized response based on their needs. And at the exact same time, all of their information is saved neatly into your database. No waiting, no manual data entry, no stress. It's that simple and that powerful. And this is where it gets really cool. You're not just getting software, you're basically building a digital dream team. You've got ChatGPT and Make.com acting as your communications director, sending out perfect messages every time. Notion becomes the central brain for your entire business, keeping everything organized. Fillout.com, that's your 24/7 receptionist, always ready to catch an inquiry. And then you have tools like Canva, OpusClip, and Cloudinary, becoming your very own in-house marketing and client experience team. So what's the big picture here? What does all of this actually mean for your business? Let's do a little side-by-side, a real before and after, to see the kind of transformation we're talking about when you bring on your AI copilot. And this right here, this is the payoff. You go from those painful missed follow-ups to, bam, timely, personalized engagement with every single lead. That soul-crushing manual data entry is gone, replaced by a dynamic, organized database that actually works for you. inconsistent outreach turns into these smooth, automated nurturing sequences that build relationships. And marketing guesswork? That becomes a thing of the past, replaced by data-driven, targeted campaigns that actually work. Okay, this all sounds fantastic, right? But the big question is, where do you even start? So let's get super practical. We're going to talk about some quick wins, things you can implement right away to start seeing results, like now. All right, first things first, let's nail down how you capture and communicate. Set up a simple fillout.com form on your website. Think of it as your digital receptionist that never sleeps. Then, use ChatGPT to automate that all-important first response so every lead feels heard immediately. And finally, get your post-event thank yous and feedback surveys scheduled. These small steps make a huge difference, ensuring no lead or client ever feels ignored again. Okay, next up, let's supercharge your marketing and client experience. You can use tools like Canva and OpusClip to create beautiful social posts and short, engaging videos. And you can whip these up in minutes, not hours. It's a total game changer. Then, you can blow your clients away by sending them a personal event gallery with Cloudinary. They will love it, and they will share it. And you can use all that amazing feedback you're collecting to make your service even better. And this really brings us to the most important question of all. By automating the grind, you get your time back. The question is, what would you do with it? Would you dream up incredible new menus, spend more time mentoring your team, or just perfect your craft? See, this technology isn't just about efficiency. It's about freeing you up to focus on the passion, the why that got you into this business in the first place. So, what will you create next?